Okay, so I had time to review the Miami Dolphins game from yesterday against the Atlanta Falcons, and I have some really big opinions. Now, before I get into those opinions, statements, comments, whatever you want to call them, I have to say that, guys, this video should go out. It should be scheduled for 5 o'clock on Monday. In just an hour after this video at 6 o'clock, Miami Dolphins week number 8 against the Ravens comes out. I know it's been taking a while to come out, but I was finally able to edit it yesterday after the game when I got home. And I have to tell you, if you loved the Falcons game, if you enjoyed that, if it's got you on some type of high right now, you will absolutely love that game. So I hope you guys check it out. It is probably the best game so far out of the series. 8 weeks in, you just got to go watch it. So let's really just dive into the game. So I'm going to go by quarter and tell you guys what I saw by quarter. So in the first quarter, really the thing that stuck out for me the most was the fact that although the offense wasn't moving the ball, Jay was running well. I think in the first half he was averaging like 6.8 yards per carry or something crazy like that. But they were able to run the ball well. But there was, I think, 3 drops in the first half or something, 4 drops in the first half. And one came from, there was Stills, Landry again, Stills. I mean, it was just drop city pretty much everywhere, which was an issue. I mean, it's probably one of the biggest issues that they had during that game. And it really happened throughout the first quarter. And although they weren't able to move the ball in the air and they were able to move it through the ground, obviously it's not really going to get you anywhere when you're only one-dimensional football team. So they weren't able to do much, which obviously you have to tell you can see that. When it comes to the defense in the first quarter, they played well, but I also think that Atlanta came out with the mindset of we're going to put you down deep so that you have no chance. So from the first merging into the second quarter to kind of just have our first half opinion here, I think the defense played well. I think the Atlanta attacked Xavier Howard a lot. And I think he did step up a little bit, but obviously he got burned for a touchdown in that first half. And then all the things started to fall apart. But I think they were able to put up something where it seemed like the second half was going to be different. I was listening to it and kind of watching little plays here and there whenever the Dolphins would tweet them out or the Falcons would tweet them out. And I don't know, it seemed a little bit different because yesterday as a whole was very weird. When I woke up and I was looking at Dolphins Twitter when I got to work, it was around 9:30 that I started looking at Dolphins Twitter, and something felt different. I don't know what it was yesterday about Dolphins Twitter, but it seemed as if Dolphins Twitter yesterday had hope, which is not normal. If you guys are on Dolphins, if you're on Twitter and you follow Dolphins pages that aren't toxic, usually you'll get pretty level-headed opinions, pretty neutral opinions. But if you follow both sides of the toxic, the neutral, and the strong, it just merges so bad together. And Dolphins Twitter can be a very interesting experience, to say the least. So, due to that, it just yesterday, the toxic, the very strong opinions, and the neutral opinions were all at the beginning of the game yesterday kind of different. It just felt different. But towards the end, towards that second half, it seemed as if, for whatever reason, although it felt different to me, I felt like somehow this was still possible. I mean, I tweeted out and I said, just a friendly reminder that the Falcons choked a 28-3 lead with 2 kissy faces. And I'm not going to say that I predicted the win, but it's different. I mean, I think that it felt kind of like a home crowd when I was watching some plays, because it seemed as if they were cheering for the Dolphins a lot too. So it seemed like a very half and half crowd there in Atlanta. But it's just, that felt different. So going into the second half, you start to see the Dolphins offense get something going. You get an early touchdown. You get a stop. Things keep going. Defense is playing well. William Hayes. I mean, holy shit, William Hayes, man. He played fucking fantastic. He starts to get it going. Cameron Wake, the ageless defender, man, he starts to get his motors churning. And all of a sudden, you're feeling something. It feels different. It feels like the comeback is possible. Dolphins get another touchdown. It's 14-17. They get another stop. Get a field goal. 17-17. Things are feeling different. They're driving down the field after making a stop. Driving, and they're continuing to go. J.J. is getting the football, but fourth down. Cody Parkey comes on, kicks it, good. There's a lead. 2 minutes, 30 seconds. In my mind, with 2 minutes and 30 seconds, that's not Aaron Rodgers. That Matt Ryan, as much as I think that he is a good QB, he is not Aaron Rodgers. He is not Tom Brady. He doesn't have that clutch instinct. And as much as I would be in the wrong to like Tom Brady here, Tom Brady is very, very good at comebacks. But I think Aaron Rodgers is the best at it. And at 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I'm listening to the radio. I'm sitting in our little Kawasaki Mule there, and I'm listening to it with my friend, and we're driving around, and it keeps cutting out of internet, and we come back. But at 2 minutes and 30 seconds, when they got the ball, in my mind, I'm thinking, that isn't Aaron Rodgers. This game is winnable. They're not going to score. And if they do, it's going to go into overtime, or Bryant's going to miss a field goal. They're not scoring. And so, I don't know why I thought it, but just, I don't know. It just felt different. And they're driving down the field, quick Julio. And I'm like, oh, man, we're so fucked. But I was like, no, we got this. And then a tweet pops up on my phone, and it's from Dan Hill, who follows me on Twitter, who I interact with a lot during the games. And I didn't want to look at it because I already knew that the radio broadcast was behind Twitter, because for whatever reason, Twitter's ahead of everything. Even the regular TV broadcast, Twitter somehow is always ahead of it, no matter what. So I didn't want to look at it. Tweets were coming, and all of a sudden you just hear Ryan steps up, throws to Hooper, Tankersley knocks it out, and it's picked off by Rashad Jones. And I just, like I said, I went like this yesterday in that video, and I jumping up and down. I was like, we won. And I was just so happy. I mean, my coworker, who's one of my good friends, was there with me, but I couldn't be happier. And I wanted to come home and make a video so bad. I wanted to make a video. I went, got myself a fucking icy from Burger King, and I was like, damn, I gotta wait for the video. Let me make my original reaction, but I gotta wait until I can push out what I think. So, an overall review, I think the offensive line played well, even with Pouncey going out in the second half. The wide receivers really, really need to stop dropping balls. I know there's some tough passes by Cutler, and he has a completely different touch than Ryan Tannehill does, but you gotta stop dropping passes. It's every game. It's 5 or 6 passes that's being dropped. Julius Thomas, it seemed really different. He was blocking and Anthony Fasano wasn't towards the couple past weeks. But yesterday he missed a couple key blocks, but I feel like he played well. J.J. obviously is a monster. When it comes to the defensive line, they turned a rush defense into a pass rush defense in the second half, and Matt Burke is a gem. I hope that Adam Gase can put some spell on him like they do with Matt Patricia there in New England. Oh my God. In New England, because damn, I think he's a freaking gem, yo. The adjustments he makes at half are insane. I'm going to go blow my nose and brush my teeth because I woke up not too long ago, and I'm about to go to work and then go to school. So I will see you guys next time. Make sure you guys like the video down below. Make sure you comment down your thoughts on the Dolphins win against the Falcons. And as always, peace.